Greetings and salutations, massive. Here's Andrew Robinson, all the way in Switzerland, and you're tuning into the Black House Fire Radio, and you're listening to the African Diary Show with Cathy. Massive. Stay tuned.
Oh, my love. You make it too easy. I'm feeling it. I'm loving you. You make it too easy. I'm touching you. I'm loving you. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. Cause any casting all the time. Nakuha online. Nakuha na madem. Guinness. Cause any casting all the time. Vision on the wall to the corners. Offense, let me work a defense. To be honest, I just wanna be with you and I know facts. I just wanna be with you and I know best. I just wanna be with you, yeah. You elevate, and when we did together we manifest. And everything you say, I resonate. And when I day inside you, you do it. I need on fire, too easy. I'm feeling it, I'm loving you. You make it too easy. I'm touching you, and I'm loving you. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. Oh baby, you got the body, make me lose my mind. Feel like nobody I know. Oh baby, you got the body, every time I rise. Baby, you wanna rise up. Everything you want, baby, now you know I can't deny you. Anywhere you go, I'll go. When I'm feeling low, you're the only one who give me high. How you do me, I don't know. You elevate, and when we did together, we validate. And everything you say, I resonate. And when I day inside you, you do it. I'm on fire, too easy. I'm feeling it, I'm loving you. You make it too easy. I'm touching you, and I'm loving you.
Greetings and salutations, man. Here's Andrew Robinson, all the way in Switzerland, and you're tuning into the Black House Fire Radio, and you're listening to the African Diary Show with Cathy. Madison, stay tuned.
I'm touching you, and I'm loving you. You make it too easy. You make it too easy. You make it too easy.
Hello, my good people. Karibuni sana to another episode of the African Diary Show, and I hope you're doing great on this wonderful morning on your end. And it is 39 minutes past 2 p.m. right here in Nairobi. Please let me know where you're watching me from. I see people in TikTok, Karibu Sana, and Nacheki Marvin Johnson is asking, yo, what's up? What's up? Karibu Sana, and I hope you're doing great. But anyway, my name is Katie. In case you're joining us for the first time, this is the African Diary Show, and this is a show where we get to talk about what is happening in the beautiful continent of Africa. And most of the times, we are talking about the day-to-day life activities of the African people. What is happening in Africa? So many things that are happening in Africa. We get to talk about them. We get to know. And we get to know whatever is affecting African countries. So karibuni sana, in case you're there joining us for the first time, please make sure you follow us, you follow the host. And also, in case you're there and you're just joining us for the first time, we love gifts. We love gifts right here. And also make sure you're tapping the screen. You tap as we continue with our show for today. Na cheki Machacha is saying, watu wanapigwa tisa huku Africa. What do you mean watu wanapigwa tisa? I don't get that, but I see Machacha is saying, yes, karibuni sana. I see so many people also on the other side of Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Wherever you're watching me from, tafadhali, make sure you're tapping that screen, or rather, you're smashing that like button, because I understand there are also those who are on YouTube. And you can as well make sure you tap the smash the like button. But anyway, yes, on today's episode, we shall be getting to know who is funding this coup in Nigeria. Sorry, Niger, not Nigeria. And I guess I confused about Niger and Nigeria, because Joby was talking about Nigeria cutting its lights off for Niger. But yes, who is funding the coup in Niger? We all understand there's a coup that is happening, and we need to know who is funding this coup, and why are they funding this coup, and why is it that now it is somebody not from Africa funding this coup? You know, when we saw this coup happening, we thought that yes, this is a good thing because Africans are waking up, and we thought it was a good thing, and we actually thought that this is something that we need to celebrate. But remember, these coups, they are always funded. So why is this person funding this coup, and who is this person funding this coup in Niger? We shall be getting to know more about that. I have 2 videos that I'd love to share with you. So in case you're there looking forward to join us, Karibu Sana. In case you're there and you're joining us for the first time, please make sure you follow us. And in case you're there, just bumping on me on YouTube, please make sure you also subscribe to our channel right there. I see Machacha is saying, hii ni radio gani, mimi ni content creator. Oh my God. Hii ni Black Hot Fire Network. Yes, karibu sana. In case this is your first time, please make sure you follow us and get to see what we are all about, because we talk about different things, and right now we're talking about what is happening in Niger. I see Iron Boy in the building. Karibu sana, Iron Boy. I see Dalton Humphrey in the building. Karibu sana, Dalton. Welcome back. I know you were with us in the morning. I also thought you joined Joby's show, and Asante Sana. And to everybody who is there, please make sure you're tapping the screen, Manze. And if you've not followed us, uendelee to follow as we continue with our show for today, or rather as we get started with our show for today. We started off with an amazing jam done by BN featuring DJ Edu. The jam was too easy, and we're going back to one more jam, and then I'll be back with our quotes of the day, and then we get to dive in the conversation of the day. And in case you'd love to call in through, our WhatsApp number is 0705 428 388. You can also request to be a guest. You can also request to join us on the show. You can as well keep your thoughts and sentiments coming. And remember, we are all about learning. We learn everything new, or rather, we learn something new every day. This is what I mean. Not everything. We learn something new every day. So we are here to enlighten each other. We are here to educate each other. So in case you're there, you're looking forward to learn something new today, please make sure you stay locked in with us. We're going back to the music. This is this is Calligraph Jones. The jam is Minimal Pressure. I hope you get to jam onto it. Remember to keep on tapping the screen.
Greetings and salutations, massive and Robinson, all the way in Switzerland. And you're tuning into the Black House Fire Radio. And you're listening to the African Diary Show with Cathy. Massive.
Remember that time I say that God's gonna happen, no. Silly shop for book that I'm getting everything I'm asking for. Ready on my own like that, man. I just tell them we don't get done like that. Don't get down like that. I'm in my zone like that, so we give it to them even if they don't like that. If they don't like that, ready on my own like that, man. I just tell them we don't get done like that. Don't get down like that. I'm in my zone like that, so we give it to them even if they don't like that. If they don't like that, yeah. One thing that we learn about this life, what? Never tolerate what you dislike. See, I don't like it when a chick fight. That's why I had to marry me a rich wife. Splendid day, my pet bed. Give you like a dog, wash your aim, machete. Don't find ya, I'm blame or check. Familia con they'll trade my tech. 2012 in the juicy too. Yo, remember when I used to bring that suit too? Y'all niggas was some bougie dudes. I'm in the city for movie crew. Check it. I may be the next plane, I'm a Denzel. But I can still settle for a nuka quarter. A lot of you niggas know that I've been real. Bado kitaka ni jam, then you lose a portion. No? Mechi sets in a stress na success. Ya fungulio na kia da ikoto mas. What you said, cause you would have ever guessed.
Karibu sana kid, I see you in the building. You're saying, what's up, Katie? What's good with you today? Kid, karibu sana. But my quote of the day says, better days are just around the corner. They are called Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So be happy.
Yeah, remember that time I say that God's gonna happen, no.
Up and down.
Silly shop for book that I'm getting everything I'm asking for. Ready on my own like that, man. I just tell them we don't get done like that. Don't get down like that. I'm in my zone like that, so we give it to them even if they don't like that. If they don't like that, ready on my own like that, man. I just tell them we don't get done like that. Don't get down like that. I'm in my zone like that, so we give it to them even if they don't like that. If they don't like that, yeah. See, when you're making boss moves, the last thing you want to do is engage in little beefs. Because when you meet the act cool, but as soon as you leave in a girl come Middle East, fame is a drug, not an addictive. What? Them on a drug, but was a whiskey. What? Them in a drug, you in a discipline. Villain name in a boss is still a mystery. Wajaribu tumia foso kitaka, dota kukoska zile kondoza Kenyatta. Tom Gina piga crocs na Kenyasa, ingia box ni kuuzie plot kwa kichaka. Kayole ukileta tabu na shandwa, bogi ligo na kuzwa damu na panga. Uisi nyonga wima
Yes, welcome back. That is Calligraph Jones. The jam is a minimal pressure. I hope you did get to jam onto it. As we're getting started with our show for today, I see people in the building. Karibuni Nyinyi wote, and to everybody who is joining us on TikTok, kindly make sure you're tapping the screen as we get to start our conversation of the day. And I told you we shall be focusing on whatever is happening in Niger. And now, the big question is who is funding this coup in Niger? Because at the end of the day, we know that yes, these people are not doing it alone. But remember, I told you, the moment we saw a coup happening in Niger the first time, or rather, the first day the coup started in Niger, I thought, wow, Africans are waking up. Oh, this is a good thing because Africans are tired of bad leadership, and right now they have decided to take power back. But now, the only reason we are saying that we are very happy that these people are taking their power back is because we don't understand. Also, these people are being funded by somebody. There's somebody who is supporting this coup. And this person is not Nigerian. This person is not African. So why is this? Why is it happening that, yes, I am trying to gain my power back, but at the same time, somebody else is supporting me? Do you think that now this is going to bring freedom back to me? Do you think that I am going to benefit from this? Because at the end of the day, it is all what we're fighting for. Are you going to get what you're fighting for? Yes, you did a coup. The coup is now bringing a power back to us. But do you think that these people are using the right ways? Because there is no way you can tell me you are being funded by a European, you're being funded by a white nation to bring back power to yourself. Well, we know that these people, they are always about controlling Africa, getting resources from Africa, so we cannot trust them. But what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Who is funding the coup in Niger? That is the big question we should be asking ourselves. And I came with the receipts because remember that last time I was talking about what is happening in Niger. Russia happened to appear on the bigger picture, like happened to appear there. And Russia happens to be like the number one person being named behind this coup. But do you think that this is true? Of course, we shall be getting to see who are these people supporting, or rather, who are these people funding the Nigerian coup? Because this coup is not being fully funded by those Nigerians. So at the end of the day, I thought it was something that is good for Nigerians. It was something that is good for Africans. It is showing revolution that is coming back to Africa. But at the end of the day, do you think now we're going to get the revolution? We're going to start the revolution. But as we continue, I see that Dalton Humphrey is saying, I think the biggest question should be why we've allowed the West to control us and our resources. Yes, that is the question we should be asking ourselves. I see Ansan Kenan in the building is saying we are in Katie land, and of course we are in Katie land. Karibuni sana you all to Katie land. But anyway, this is the African Diary Show, and I hope you're jamming, or rather you're getting educated with what I'm talking about. I see Team 254 in the building. You're saying hello to you too, Team, and Mbumba, thank you very much for the follow. And yes, continue tapping the screen as we continue to get to know who are these people funding the coup in Niger. But do you think that this coup will bring, or rather will bear any fruits, any positive fruits to Nigerians? Because at the end of the day, the coup is supposed to bring back the good governorship that we're lacking. But do you think that now this coup will help in any way? I don't think so. I don't think that this coup is of any good to Niger, because if we have people who are supporting, if we have now the West coming in, and we have had the one controlling this coup saying that we don't need foreign intervention. But for a fact, these people are saying what they are told to say. These people are being told, yes, we are the ones who are going to fund you. We are the ones going to give you weapons. So if we tell you do this, you get to do it. But remember, at the end of the day, we cannot be forever be allowing these people to control everything we have. We cannot be telling these people, okay, come and support me because I'm fighting this other European power. I want to chase them away, so come and help me fight them. We're giving them power to continue controlling us. Remember always that we're giving them power to continue oppressing us, continue controlling our resources. But I see Dalton is saying Russian has been with Africa for so long. Russia is showing Africa that they don't need to beg. Yes, this is what you think. This is what you think, but I think that is the opposite. Russia is coming to Africa right now because they want the resources we have. They want to gain control of the resources we have. And for a fact, we've seen so many Western powers coming to Africa so that they can get influence in Africa. Why do you think they are doing this? Do you think that they want to continue trading with us? Do you want to tell me that you believe these people are our trade partners? Of course not. Of course not. Even if they had a choice, they wouldn't be doing business with the Africans. All they want is the resources we have in Africa. And this is why Russia is coming to Africa. And the saddest part is that Russia is supporting and funding the coup in Niger. Yes, I told you that. Russia is funding the coup in Niger. And It is just crazy to know this because they are pretending, oh, there's so much foreign intervention. Oh, we want to help these people. But at the end of this, they are the ones funding these people. But now, why are we Africans always like this? Whenever we're fighting with somebody, now I'll go to somebody else, tell them, please help me fight this other person. Why is it like this? Why? Acha tumedi karibu sana. Thank you very much. By the way, it's Njeri. I hope you get to remember me. But anyway, I see Kid is in the building. Karibu sana, Kid.
Asante sana. What happened? Who was trying to remember you, Katie? What happened? Somebody was trying to remember you? What happened?
Some friend I'm saying hi to.
Yes. Okay. Seems like you and Joe been meeting old friends on TikTok.
Yes, in this state of TikTok, everybody is there. So you even meet your family members one of these fine days.
Until your family members don't be trying to borrow no money either. We broke. Anyway.
I tell them to give to me.
Okay, exactly.
TikTok.
Exactly. But Katie, we gotta. Speaking of Russia, we gotta come at it from a different perspective, Katie. So, geopolitically, we have to understand. Yeah, is Russia our friend? No. No European powers are our friend, but they're fighting each other over. Okay, let's say you got two men fighting over you, Katie. Okay, two men are fighting over you, right? You know one really means you no good, but you can use this other one to get this other one away from you until you're strong enough to stand on your own 2 feet. So that's what the African has to understand. Niger is not strong enough, Katie, after all these years of being colonized, to stand on its own feet. So what you do, you play smart. Of course, Russia wants resources. Okay, cool. That's all right. Now, understand, Russia has a lot of resources itself, but still not as much as Africa. Okay, we get that. Fine. But I want it to be mutual beneficial. It hasn't been mutually beneficial for Africans to have alliances with any of these other Western European powers, England, France, Germany, etc., right? Okay, let me finish. So, what I want, okay, Russia's coming to help me. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not naive. I'm not stupid. I'm not a child. That's okay. In order for you to help me, Russia, this is what I need. I need military equipment that I learned how to build myself off your technology. I need that. I need military technology. Not that you give me arms. I need the technology to build it myself. Also, I need nuclear energy so I can now put my country into the 21st century. I need nuclear power plants built in Niger. That's what I need. And we're going to be partners. You can have my uranium. Cool. I'll give it to you at a cheap price. Cool. I need that nuclear technology. I need nuclear energy plants built in Niger. That's what I need. So understand, okay, you're using them as they use you. And then you said, I need my people to be taught in
But
school.
do you think, so we are getting 50-50, do you think that we are benefiting 50-50? We're not gaining.
Hell yeah, no, kid, you can't be no. No, you don't need 50-50. I'll need 50-50 because you ain't never got 50-50. That's why you're problem.
Is at the end of the day, these people are Europeans, and they will do what they have to do so that they get all those resources. So at the end of the day, it will get to a point that they are taking much than, or rather more than they agreed, because
but at the end of the day, you're an adult, so you're gonna have to. So as an equal adult, you're gonna have to be strong. Listen, you're using people to get stronger, Katie. You're not strong, so what are you supposed to just stay mired in poverty?
I understand. you're using people to get stronger, but now these people, they are not there so that they get stronger because they are already strong. So what they need is the resources you're giving them. But do you think that now they are going to settle for 50-50 benefiting? No, they are
No,
not going to.
you don't need 50-50, Katie, because you're going to get the technology. Understand? You're saying with technology you're going to go past 50-50. The problem with Africa, you don't have the technical skills. The other European powers refuse to give you technology. Understand that?
I get kid, but also I disagree with this tactic of we are fighting. I'm fighting with the French, so I call Russians to come and help me because I don't have a strong army. You know, I don't agree with this because at the end of the day,
Then what do you do, Katie? Stay in poverty? What do you do, Katie? Okay, what's your solution? You're not strong enough. There's no African country in Africa, Katie, has a real military. There's no African country nowhere has a real military. So what do? You gotta now think strategic. What I do? So I just stay, let the French keep controlling me, stay in poverty. My people are ignorant and they have no power. So how do I change? Okay, Kim, ask your solution then.
Because we
I'm
shall
asking
continue.
you. I'm asking you, okay. Okay, I agree. How do we change it? How do I get likes? How do I benefit my people then, Katie? What do I do? I'm asking you, what do I do?
I start educating people on making these weapons because at the end of the day, the majority of the people we have in Niger, these are black people. They can be able to fight those French that are in there. So
I don't know I don't got the weapons. I don't know how to make them. I've been under colonial rule for 200 years. I don't know how to make no advanced weaponry. I don't got those factories inside my country.
Right
So how
now
much?
you can learn everything from the internet. Right now you can learn everything.
I don't got no power. I'm gonna learn. You know how long that's gonna take me to do that? The French are coming today. I don't got time to sit by no computer and learn how to build nothing. The French are coming today, Katie.
People who can set bombs by I don't know, they can just try and find a way to fight these people because at the end of
the French are coming. The French are coming today, Katie. The French, they're going to invade and do airstrikes because you're cutting them off the resources. I can't sit by no computer and say I sure would learn how to build some weapons while they bomb my ass. That don't work, Katie. You know. That's an idealistic world, Katie. That just does not work in the real world. I can't sit and learn on a computer while people dropping bombs on my ass.
Now, kid, you know the problem is that with Africans, we're not opportunistics. Like, okay, right now Niger is using Russia so that they can be able to fight the others. But now they are all benefiting, okay? But at the end of the day, who will end up losing in this war? Because we cannot continue needing these people. We have to make sure that now we are benefiting in a way that we will not need the Russians maybe in the next 5 years, 10 years, you know. But
that's what I'm telling you to do. You're going to have to use Russia, and you ain't got enough guerrilla warfare to do that with guerrilla warfare. I'm listening to the white. I'm listening to the white thing. That's idealistic. I was in the Marine Corps. You guys talking about idealism. I'm talking about real warfare. You don't got enough weapons you're getting from guerrilla units, and you don't got enough. Look, Niger. Look. I'm asking this question because Niger doesn't produce enough food to have any guerrilla tactics that's going to support it long term. And no other African nation is going to help you because they're all puppet nations. They're all controlled by the European powers. So your best bet is to understand. You got to do I always say you got to do what the Japanese did. I don't know why people are so hard to understand that. The Japanese had to use the Europeans to come to power. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go to their schools, learn their technology, because you have been purposely put behind. Africa's 100 years behind in development. They're 100 years behind in weaponry. So you're gonna have to catch up quick. You ain't gonna catch up as no guerrilla fighting force and all that shit. They purposely done this to Africa. I know. I'm not saying.
With whatever you're saying. I don't disagree, kid. We will use Russia. Okay, today we are using Russia. We're supposed to be benefiting. We should be creating something that we don't have. There's too much noise coming from your side. I think you'll have to mute your mic, Tafadhali. So what I'm saying is, we need to benefit from what Russia is offering to us because we are exchanging. It's like barter trade. So we need to take that opportunity and gain and learn a lot very quick. But now with Africans, I've seen that we're not opportunistic. So we don't take advantage of that. We don't take that time and start learning new things. So it will become a cycle of where I need to fight somebody. I need to call Russia because Russia is more powerful and Russia will help me. It will become a cycle because we're not willing to get rid of all these people. And now we will continue needing these people all the time because I don't think that Niger will ever get to create whatever they don't have to be able to fight their enemies without the help of another country, without the help of these Europeans. Yes, they don't have weapons, they don't have a strong military to be fighting their enemies, but remember, they are getting help from the Russians. Why don't they take that chance and utilize it very well and make sure that now they have people who have learned through the Russians to operate their country in a better way. They still even
That's
the
what
tactics.
I said.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. But now, kid, I think Africans we get comfortable a lot. So we think that once the Russian government is helping us, we shall be needing them forever. We shall be having them.
I agree with you, Kay. That's been the African mindset. Has to change. Because they've been given a religion that white people are your saviors, and we need help from everybody. White people come to help us, please help us. I agree with you, Katie. You're talking about the African has to grow up. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. You're saying African people have to grow up. I agree with you.
And people have to grow up and learn to take opportunities. If it is this chance, learn to make your own weapons. Make sure you have your guys who are being trained to make their own weapons. Make sure that there are people learning their fighting tactics. Because remember, these people have been fighting for the longest time, and you never hear that they need help from us. You never hear that because have the right governorship. Learn how to govern your own countries very well because we cannot be needing them forever. You think they'll be there for us forever? No, of course they won't be there for us forever because they are also trying to gain. And the more you need them, the more they want from you. So you'll have to pay a lot. And by a lot, I mean they will even take over the mine sites. They will even take over your government, your whole country. And now they will start controlling your country just because you needed them. You needed them. They come, they take over your country. So we need to stop depending on them. If we have this opportunity, grab it, learn how they do their things, steal it from them. Come back and operate your country. A big person.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about because the African. What you're saying, Katie, is that the African has been a perpetual child, and they have been. They've been children. Well, I need help. So white people, Chinese people, they all come to help me. Exactly. I mean, they got to grow up and start. Hey, you got to be an adult in the world of political science. You can't no longer be a child. Can't always say, I need people to help me. Who's coming to help me? All this other ridiculous shit. You're right. So
we are too dependent on these people, and this is how we even lose our power because you can't be depending on me, and I'm not benefiting from you being dependent on me. So I have to take advantage of you, and this is what has been happening. These people, they come, they take advantage of Africa is poor. So they need money, they need loans. So they lend us that fake money. They take our resources because they
Yeah.
know that we're not even able to repay them back. So we need to stop that narrative of being dependent. If it is
But
learning
that's
something,
true.
learn
That's true.
and learn to be independent and learn
That's
how they do their
that's
things.
true.
Don't depend on us.
That's
Stop
no,
depending on
yeah,
from Russia.
what you're asking African people do, Katie, is grow the fuck up.
Mhm.
And that's true. You're asking African people to grow the fuck up and be responsible for their own existence and stop always being dependent on other people as children. And that's why. So what Katie said is absolutely true, because that's why the African gets treated as a child on the world stage, as if like when those leaders were told to get on that goddamn bus. No other leaders but African leaders got on buses for this fake queen, whatever you call her, goofy ass funeral. Hey, all you goofy niggas, get on this fucked up bus. What? Yeah, you! Get on that goddamn bus. You! See, no other people would get treated like that because they are, show themselves as adults in the world community. But Katie's talking about the African becoming an adult in the geopolitical framework of the world. When you've been seen as a child, as Ramaphosa said, beggars, please help me, please give me some porridge, please help me, I'm a poor dirty nigga, help me, I'm stupid, help me. Go ahead, Katie.
Right? And you know what is happening right now. Russia is helping Niger. But remember, Russia will always want recognition from Nigerians because they'll be like, we helped you, we gave you our to fight your enemy. So we need recognition. And by recognition, I don't mean just to say that Russia helped us. They need resources. They need to be paid back.
Of course, Katie. Everything is reciprocal. Of course, white people don't do shit for free or what's not their benefit. Okay, I get that. I agree with you, Katie. I agree. But while they're using me, I'm using them too. I'm going to their military colleges. I need to learn real, not marching around and shit. I need to learn real military tactics. I need to have scientists who know how to build nuclear technology, nuclear energy within that. I think that Africa hasn't got nuclear energy because the European, the white Westerners who control Africa kept saying no, you don't, no. Fuck that. Now you say here, I need nuclear energy and I need the technology of how to do it. See, now you're talking about defending yourself. And eventually I need that goddamn bomb to keep these other crackers out of my damn country. This is non-negotiable. You want to be my friend, you want to help me, cool. I'm with it. You can take my resources, because I ain't been getting no money from them anyway. But this is what I need in exchange. It is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. This is what I need in exchange. I need nuclear technology. I need my children to be taught in Russian education as far as science. I don't want to know none of your history. I don't want to know the worship, all that shit. Science and math. I need that. Okay? I need my youth taught science and math. So we know how to build our own weapons. We build our own country. Within 20 years, I'm straight. They got a whole bunch of shit from me. Cool. But the trade-off is now I can say, hey, Russia, time to get your punk ass up out of here. See?
But imagine, kid, how shameful it is in the history, or rather in the history of your country. It will always be told, it will always be read that with the aid of Russian government, Niger was able
I don't care that. That ain't shameful for me. I know I'm a weak ass country. All African countries are weak, but they don't care. I don't care about that. Why is it shameful, Katie? Wouldn't it be more shameful to stay in poverty and your grandkids still stay in poverty in the dark And you didn't do shit. I'm in the dark and fast. It was shameful to have people help me. Shameful. Shit, damn that. How is it shameful?
Yes, that is so shameful. But also, I feel like what I'm saying is, I feel like Africans, we need to grow up. We need to stop being dependent on the Europeans. We need now to learn. It's time for us to learn. We cannot continue depending on the same people, because remember, these people, they are here because they are benefiting. They are not here because they want to be good to you. They are not here because they are your friends.
But you know that, Katie. Okay, you know that. Okay, cool. You know that now. So you act accordingly. You're right. That's true. That's true.
But
you know that.
Do you think that now the Nigerians know this? Do you think they know this?
They're not educated. No, they don't, because they're not educated. That's my fault. Europe has kept Africa ignorant. So no, do they know it? No, they don't know that. I agree with you.
Know what I'm talking about. So right now, Niger is fighting. Niger is under a coup, and then they are getting help from Russia. They don't have that mentality of we cannot be depending on these people.
They got to learn that. Okay, when are they supposed to learn that, Katie? You keep asking things supposed to be immediate. Okay, Katie, when are they supposed to know all that? It's by magic.
I'm not them for not knowing, but I'm saying now we expect this to end. We expect now this notion of being dependent on the Russians from by the Nigerians ending in Niger. Of course, it will not end because these people are not aware that these people are not here because
that's why you slowly teach them, Katie. You got to teach the babies this. You got to. You don't want them to start knowing where they supposed to start from, Katie. They got to learn that. They're not where they supposed to start from. They got to learn that.
I don't blame them for not knowing, but now I'm saying it is sad. We might go back to the same cycle. We might see this repeating itself.
That's true. I agree with that. That's true. That's what the African is not. So you're saying that we can't do. Okay. So how do we stop that? Okay, I agree. How do we stop them going back from the usual thing?
Educating people and making sure that these people are not helping you because they are your friends. They are only helping you because they are gaining.
Exactly. Okay. You disagree with what I said. They got to educate the children. That's okay. It's gonna take some time. They're not gonna learn it overnight, Katie.
This is why I'm saying it is sad, because this will continue repeating itself until people becomes aware that these people are not your trade partners. These people, they are not here helping you just because they want to help you, just because they are friends with you, just because they want to be friends with you. They just here because they are benefiting.
Of course, but they're ignorant, Katie. You can't blame Africans for being ignorant because Europeans kept them in ignorance on purpose. They got to learn all this. You're getting mad about the African being raised in ignorance, and that's the Europeans. The other Europeans did that on purpose so they can keep stealing out of Africa. So it's going to take time to reverse it. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to take time to reverse it.
Somebody is telling me we are shouting.
I wasn't shouting. I was just agreeing. I'm saying I agree, but it's gonna take time. You know, it took 100 years to put Africa in this situation. It's gonna take time to change that, because Africa is mired in ignorance, and that was on purpose. So it's gonna take time. You know, right, through learning that the African people, we have no friends. They're always there to benefit themselves. So that's why they're helping you. Okay. But you got to be taught. They can't be like, oh, the Russians are our friends. They came to save us like a child. You know, it's not the new white person on the block. They come to save us. No, they don't. They didn't come to save your black ass. Came to benefit them, but understanding that can benefit you. Then you start teaching your children the truth. That's what you gotta do.
Yes, exactly. We have to teach these people that now they need to understand that these people, of course, they are helping you. But do you think that this is forever? Of course not. They might help you to a point that now they feel like we are doing too much. So instead of this, we can just take over the country and control it because these people are not able to control their country because we are needing them because we are not able to control our countries. We don't have enough powerful weapons to fight our enemies, and this is why we need them. So I think Africans, what we need to do is stop being the needy. We are actually the ones that should be celebrating. We have everything, but right now we are the needy ones. Why is this? Because we have normalized being dependent on these people. But at the end of the day, if you're becoming dependent, don't depend for long. Just learn and live. And then tell them to leave your countries. You benefited, I benefited, go.
Exactly.
It is time for you to go now.
Exactly.
But now,
exactly.
continue. Yes.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you, Katie. Nothing else to say.
Okay. So Africans, we need to stop being the needy. We have everything. But the only thing we lack is proper knowledge. We know we're too bright right here. We know we're too brilliant, but we lack the real information, the real education, the real knowledge. We need to know that these people are not our friends. We need to know that they are not here because they want to help us. They are here because they are gaining. As much as they are helping, they are also gaining. So they are not here because they are your friends. They are here because there's some business that is going on between you two, and you need to know this. And this business, I feel like it is benefiting them highly than you're benefiting. So you need to take advantage of that and know. So I have to learn real quick. It doesn't have to take years and years and years for me to learn. I have to learn real quick and get rid of these people because if you don't learn real quick, they will continue now gaining. Because remember, these people are gaining. It's like they are gaining times 2 of what you're gaining. You're just gaining one thing, and then they're gaining times 2 of what you're gaining. And this is why they are so willing to help. If you think of it.
Yeah, it's gonna take time, Katie. I've been mired in ignorance and poverty for over 150 years. God damn, it's gonna take time for me to know this stuff. You act like I'm just all of a sudden start knowing what you know. I don't know shit. I don't know how the world works. I don't know. I haven't had even. I'm sitting in a country, Katie, where I haven't had electricity. I've been in the dark my whole life. What are you talking about?
I don't know what needs to be done, but we need now to start waking up real quick. It has to be quick. It has to be fast and faster and the fastest way we can, because we cannot let these people continue getting richer and richer every day of our gold. Imagine, they are getting rich because of the gold we have in Africa. They are having all these powerful weapons that they are lending to us because of Africa. So we need to learn this as fast as we could and then start working on that. Because if we don't, we shall be depending on these people.
That's why you're young and you need to be the president. That's the truth. President, I like President Katie for the president of Niger. They get shit done quick.
But I see somebody in the building is saying you're right. I see Nebuchadnezzar is in the building. Karibu sana Nebuchadnezzar, you're saying kuna music kweli leo. Music inakuja mwisho wa show. This is the African Diary Show. This is where we get to talk about what is happening in Africa, and we talk about more about the African people and the African continent. So this show is not about music. This show is about learning and knowing.
Come back 8 to 12. About 8 o'clock to 12 when you get the music then. There you go.
And Nebuchadnezzar is saying ile kitu iko iko ni kwamba Babylon is falling down. This is what Nebuchadnezzar is saying. He is saying that Babylon is falling down. And I see somebody else saying that we're shouting. It's okay, Eddie. We always shout here. Anyway, yes, so we always shout right here because
it's okay, Eddie. It's all love. We're not arguing. It's all love. Katie's making her point. I'm making my point. I agree with her, but I'm also saying, big guy, how fast can we go? We've been sitting in the dark for hundreds of years.
Actually shouting. That is how we talk right here. We just want you to get what we are talking about. We just want you to get that you need to be independent and stop depending on the Europeans for everything, and you have everything in your continent. But let me go through the comments real quick on the other side of YouTube. I see Ansan Kenon is saying we are in Ketiland. Yes, of course we are in Ketiland. Karibu sana. Do it, Davinson. Karibu sana. You're saying use guerrilla warfare and take weapons from killed enemies' troops. Very true. That could work. Remember the Maos? They were using the guerrilla tactics, the guerrilla warfare. Yes, and they won. They somehow won, even though we don't have freedom. We're never free. But I see Davidson, you're also saying that they have a whole army that just kicked out the government, an armed army. Yes, and also you're saying, of course, the U.S. Army taught you that guerrilla warfare is not good. The Vietnamese defeated the French in 1954 at Dien Bien using the guerrilla warfare without significant outside help from China or Russia. Also, I see you're saying the Algerians defeated the French with the urban guerrilla warfare without significant outside help. Also, Dwight Davidson goes ahead and says that Wagner Group is in Africa. Let's see if they leave when asked to do so, or will they take airfield and fly in Russian army units. And this is what I'm saying, kid. Right now, Niger is using the help of Russia. But do you think now, the moment they have stopped needing their help, do you think that when the Nigerians tell the Russians now it is enough, it was kind of you to help us, now we need you to leave? Do you think that they will leave?
No, they're not going to leave because you're not strong enough. No, because you're not strong enough. Did the British ever leave Kenya? No. Why they own the land there. Did the British ever leave Nigeria? No. Mm-hmm. Did the British ever leave Ghana? No. No. Until you become strong enough and to say, hey, time to get the fuck out. Thanks for the help. Time to get the fuck out. So you need them to build yourself into a strong enough to understand guerrilla tactics. Not just using guerrilla tactics. It's good to use them, but they must be successful in using. I never say guerrilla tactics work, but you must have the doctrine of guerrilla tactics. And that guerrilla tactics shit didn't work in Vietnam against the United States. The bankers didn't want America to win that war. That was a fake war. America could have won it. They didn't have a carpet bomb. They could have easily won it right now, Vietnam. That's a scam. They tell you, oh, Vietnam got free. No, Vietnam's about cocaine. That's the cocaine triangle, the opium triangle. The heroin triangle. That was all about banker shit. Anyway, no African country's been free because they've all been weak. They've been caught religious out of Islam bullshit, Christian bullshit, instead of developing unity, and you've been caught sectarian violence. I'm this tribe, I'm that goofy tribe, I'm this tribe. So you can't even come together as one country, let alone a continent. And so people have used that against you. There are no different Russian tribes. Russia's Russia. They don't give a fuck about no tribe. So the African has been a child with tribalism. Everybody knows that's called divide and rule. Oh, I'm a good Tory, I'm a Lula, I'm a year, but no one gives a shit about none of that weak ass shit outside the continent. It gives you no power. So the African learns about power. Your number one goal is to obtain power, not even money. Power. Power makes you say, hey, get the fuck out my country. You must understand power. You must utilize power. You must get power. And you must enact power on other people. The European understands power, so he's able to enact his power on you. That's like how you're sitting in a goddamn dark while he's stealing all your resources. That's called power. So your main goal is to get back power. How do I get back power? How do I get back power? That's got to be your number one goal in Africa. I don't want to hear about your goofy Jesus, your goofy Allah, or whatever dumbass tribe or religion. Your number one goal is power. Once you get power, now you dictate shit to other people. Hey, time to get your ass out of here. No, I got power. They know you got power. Then I'll kill everybody up in here. Oh, okay, we're going to leave. Goodbye. Yeah, I thought so. So your number one goal is to acquire power. And it's got to be unapologetic. You don't apologize to nobody about getting power. As African people, you're supposed to be in power. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Katie.
Yes, I see. Dwight Davidson is saying Wagner Group is taking out millions in gold every year from Africa. Of course, it is happening, but it is happening.
Why would you make? You want to make the British are still taking out millions. The French are taking out millions. So what? I'm still impoverished. Goddamn! I don't give a fuck who's taking out money. I gotta figure out what. Fuck the money. The money don't mean shit without power. They can take out what the fuck they want to take out. I don't give a shit what they taking out. I got no power to stop them until I acquire power to stop these people. They're going to continue to keep stealing from it. It ain't just a Wagner Group. Well, the Europeans, Western Europe, England, France have been stealing millions of dollars for the last 150 years. So shit, they're no different than the damn no good Russians. I know the Russians are stealing. Cool. But can I use them to acquire power? That's what I'm going to have to do. We know they're all stealing from Africa. We get it. Hell. We think the British ain't been there. You got goofy niggas that went up to, Queen Elizabeth died. Ain't that rotten bitch burning hell. Stolen all your shit out of Africa. You crying about some raggedy ass white woman who died who's been stealing from you. Hell, your mind ain't even right. Your mind ain't even right yet. So don't tell me what the Russians are doing with the goddamn British, the Israelis, motherfucking French, the Germans, the Dutch, the Spanish, the Portuguese have been doing for the last 500 years. Shit.
I also see Dwight Davidson is saying, kid, you are foolish if you think that the Russians or Chinese will give you heavy weapons to Africa. I will give heavy weapons.
They're not gonna, I don't give a fuck about. I'm not talking about them give me heavy weapons. And damn sure not the Chinese. I'm not talking about the no good Chinese. I know they're not. China's openly colonizing that. I said, don't learn the technology. You learn to build it yourself. You have the resources in Africa to learn it. You go to their schools, you learn how to do it. They're not going to give them, no. They don't give them heavy weapons. Of course not. But the Europeans are going to be dead. They don't get no goofy African country, no heavy weapons. But you go learn the technology yourself. I'm not foolish enough to believe or think that the Chinese nor the Russians are going to give Africans heavy weapons. I know they're not. I'm not that crazy. I know they're not going to give them, they don't want Africans to actually be free and have to fight them. I said go learn their technology. This for that. It's called quid pro quo. This for that. Okay, you want this? Cool. I'll give it to you, but I want that. It's called this for that. So we're doing this for that diplomacy. This for that diplomacy. See, the African has been doing diplomacy and not getting shit. I'm doing this for that. You want this? Cool. But I want that. You want this? I want that. It's non-negotiable, God damn it. You want this? I want that. And so it's equally beneficial. I want all my kids in those military colleges. I want access to, so they'll learn how to make the weapons. You ain't got to give me shit. African people are smart once they stop, like Casey, when they stop being children and begging, please come and help me, white man, help me. Fuck that, I don't need your help. This or that. You're getting my resources, I'm getting your knowledge. Cool. So it's an equal beneficial trade. You're getting this, I'm getting that. So, and then I'm getting a fast.
He's saying that there will be Russian hypersonic missiles blowing up any African weapon factory. Because
what the fuck they supposed to do? He keeps talking about it be this, that. What they supposed to do then? Do nothing? What they supposed to do? What they supposed to do? I'm asking you a question. What are they supposed to do? Oh, we're gonna just do guerrilla warfare and shit, and the hypersonic missiles not gonna come? What am I supposed to do? I'm asking you that. What am I supposed to do? Hey, when people say Africa's not supposed to do that, what am I supposed to do? Huh? Not supposed to build shit.
But kid, remember, these people
always want to be
sure that we are never independent, we're never free. So they will continue making sure that we always need them. So this is what I feel like. They will make sure that we continue.
Then what will you do? You guys keep saying, then what will you do then? What will you do?
Said get powerful than them, get more power than them, be
How?
powerful than them.
How? Okay, I agree with that. How? How will you get more powerful? As I'm asking, you guys ain't getting. You guys just tell me what the Russians gonna do. After that shit, I agree with. Then what am I supposed to do then?
Be fighting with them.
Okay, I'm asking, what am I supposed to do? Okay, am I supposed to do nothing? I'm just supposed to.
You're supposed to do nothing. You're supposed to make sure that now you're trying in the best ways to acquire power than them. Remember, you have gold. You can.
So where I go? So what?
Your country with all that.
Who gives a shit about gold? I can't shoot nobody with no gold. Shit. I got gold, good. So what? What am I gonna do with that? I can't kill nobody with no gold. I got gold. Yeah, I got gold. Don't come to my country.
These people
I got gold.
Africa before giving you what you want. Before giving you what you want. So at the end of the day, I think we need to just know how to act well with them, know how to act right with them, because they want to make sure that we always depend on them. I feel like this is what they want.
But they want to make sure they dominate Africa, yeah, but what do you do? I agree with that. Okay, I agree with all that. Yes, they want to make sure they dominate Africa. That's agreeable. I agree with that. Okay, then what do you do? That's the question I'm asking. Yeah, Africa. So you guys like you guys are acting like Africa's been free, and now these people just decide to come and dominate now. Africa's been dominated. So I'm asking, what do I do to get power?
To get what?
To get power. What do I do to get this European off my back and acquire power? What do I do?
You're making weapons under the water. Where they
making weapons underwater.
Yes, where they will not know there's a power there's a weapon manufacturing industry. So whenever they come to attack you attack them with your weapons, and they will be surprised.
All right, okay. What you guys say? I don't know. Okay, okay. I don't know. I think you guys are naive. I think you use people to get what you need, what you want. That's the thing of life. Until you can get stronger and better, you have to use people to get what you need and what you want, because you're not able to supply it yourself. That's all I'm saying. So.
But anyway, kids, all in all, Africans need to start getting dependent. Africans need to stop being the needy all the time. And
I agree with that. I agree with all that. But we agree, but how? How are we gonna do the cow, Katie?
We are done with that
You think I'm gonna tell you a dirty secret. You think England is gonna let Kenya go without a fight? I'm gonna tell you this right now. You think England is gonna let Kenya go without a goddamn fight?
Of course, no. We have been saying that we cannot let Africa free without a fight. So, if it is the war, then let's get ready for it. At the end of the day, there has to be that war. It has to be there. So, for us to be free, let's be ready for that.
I know it's time to go, and you can go look this up. England said this about 6 years ago. They said, fuck it. This is what England said 6 years ago. They said, fuck it. Let's just go reinvade Kenya, Nigeria, and Ghana, and take the shit back over. That's what they said. And they cabinet meeting. They said, let's just stop pretending like these countries are free. Let's stop pretending like they're independent. They just go back and just take them over. Fuck all that. And just be in them. And just and stop pretending. I'm like, what? They said, let's stop pretending. Let's go back and just take them over outright. Stop pretending like they got some independence. Let's go take over Kenya, Nigeria, and Ghana again. Fuck all this pretending and shit. I'm like, God damn.
Yes, the time is up. Asante sana for joining us and asking me too many questions. And yes, asante sana. But Africans,
you gonna read the TikTok comments? The guy in TikTok.
There are no comments. Just people here are watching. There are no comments. Yes, but I see. Let me shout out to them before I leave. I see somebody. I see Ricalda in the building. Peter Cookie Man, and you, of course. There is also DJ Craft, KE Rolling Thunder just joined. But we are coming to the end of our show for today, Manze. Thank you very much for being with us. Asanteni sana to all those who joined us. Imagine people are coming right now. We are having now more people on TikTok when I'm about to leave. But Peter Marioco, Asante Sana, Rolling Thunder, thank you for the gift. Much love. Misery, I see you in the building. Thank you very much. And to everybody who is there, to everybody who has been listening to us via the radio station, Asanteni Sana, much love. I hope you get to enjoy the rest part of your day. And don't forget to join us on the word of the street. I see Mystery is saying, wow, thank you very much. Solomon Lugonzo, thank you very much for the follow. Kasim, Asante Sana. Ronin Boya, Asante Sana. Rolling Thunder, you're saying, tell Cadillac guy I say hi, okay? He heard you. And Asante Sana Manze. Much love. Enjoy the rest part of your day. And remember to stay woke. Remember to always stay woke.
Greetings and salutations, man. It is Andrew Robinson, all the way in Switzerland. And you're tuning into the Black House Fire Radio. And you're listening to the African Diary Show with Cathy. Massive. Stay tuned.
Good day to you too, Remy.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way. Yeah, remember that time I say that God's gonna happen, though. Silly stuff won't go down, I'm getting everything I'm asking for. Man, you don't want like that, man. I just tell them we don't get done like that. We don't get down like